comrades, and welcome back to Ushanka Show. This is Sergey, and today we have another fan mail unboxing videos. I got this package, came all the way from France. Thank you so much to Amin, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He decided to treat me with some French candy, so let's see what we got here. Actually, I had to sign a lot of paperwork just to get this, so that was pretty cool. Bunch of, I assume it's a French supermarket. So let's see what we got here. French galette. Probably tastes good with my coffee or tea. I definitely changed a lot. I drink way more coffee than I used to, and less tea. Alright, Nougat de Montélimar. That looks really good. I like sweets. And it's real French stuff, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, what else? Melon de Provence, calissons, I have no idea what are those. Something Mediterranean. Melon, is it melon? They didn't bother to translate to English, of course. True French. So yeah, this is a really neat container too. So I'm super thrilled to try those out. Thanks again, Amin, appreciate it. Very nice surprise. And we'll see what else we got. So this is what I got from France. I also got, by the way, this is my address if you feel like you want to send something as a present or just a postcard from your state or your country. Sergey Sputnikov, known as Glorious Comrade Sergey, P.O. Box 96, Bering Springs, Michigan 49103. This one came from Australian guy who lives in California. Thank Arthur, it was a very nice surprise. And the cute little detail, first of all, look at those awesome stamps. That's a quite collection. Nowadays they just have a little printing, not even a stamp, so it's super boring, but cute little detail. He added some Soviet stamps. This is from 1991 Olympic Games in, my goodness, my eyes get in Barcelona. You got some satellites from the Soviet Union, 13 kopecks. S Praznikom Pobjede stamp, so that's Victory Day. And Sakharov, Academic Sakharov. This is interesting because a lot of people in modern Russia are not big fans of him because he was anti-Soviet person, supposedly. But yeah, he was a quite brave man that went against the system. So let's see what Arthur sent my way. Well, he sent me a lot of money. Apparently Arthur is an avid banknotes collector, collects old American money. And so he sent me copies of all these old currencies that used to be in circulation. Some, I think it's what, Confederate notes, so 50 bucks. That's the money used to be in circulation in America, and I believe every state for a while had their own currency. So now the Confederate $100. I bet you this, if you find a note like this, like real paper money, we're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars. So he basically sent me the whole history of, there's another Confederate. Actually, for a while I was dealing with this type of stuff. My friend was sending me old American dollars from Kiev. He went every Sunday in a collector's market. Bought something and then sent my way. Mostly we traded 1923 silver dollar. bills. You could buy those for $2, $3, later $5, $6 each note, and here on eBay I could resell it for $20, $30 each. It was a good deal. Those old dollars, it was a that's actually look pretty sharp, almost like real. Leftovers from NEP. So, and check it out, he actually sent me some real Soviet money. This one, I believe, that's before 1947 money reform, which I'm planning to make a video about. Yeah, this is 1937 5 chervontsiv. So it's like a ruble, but it's not ruble, it's chervonets. Chervonets usually was the name of one ruble that was golden. It's actually a pretty decent number, almost, if it will be 999 and 777 will be even better. So we got that, that was really cool. 20,000 Deutschmark. That's from the good old days of inflation in Germany. I'm not sure if it's a copy or a real one. Looks like it has watermarks. So yeah, he really spoiled me. There's another 1909, so that's a pre-revolution 10 rubles. And once again, it's interesting, it's also kreditny bilet, so that's the debt, just like American dollar says it's a debt note. That was also debt note. So yeah, we got a little bit 1 million from Zimbabwe. So he really gave me a trip all over the world with his paper money collection. I don't know what their biggest bill. We had in Ukraine 2 million was the biggest, but it's a beautiful note. A lot of zeros. And you know, when it's a lot of zeros in your paper money, you know the country's not doing that hot. That's pretty cool. What else we got here? That's how Zimbabwe started with just $20 and it went all the way to 1 million. Need to look it up, their inflation. When they introduced temporary currency in Ukraine, it was 60 coupons for $1 and up was 185,000. So everyone was a millionaire. My salary used to be 20 million a month, but it was barely $100. So yeah, nice selection of notes from Zimbabwe. I wonder if it's some kind of nature monument. There's a stocked rocks. That's pretty cool. Then we have another set of Confederate notes. And you probably recognize this guy, Comrade Gorbachev, who began as the very first president and the last president of the Soviet Union and ended up advertising Pizza Hut. You never know how your life will go. Old paper money were quite beautiful. I think at that time, you see McKean County Bank, so every bank has their own dollars. Montgomery County, Bank of Montgomery County. Cool bearded guys. I need to look them all up. That looks like real dollars right here. So that silver dollar of 1923 look kind of like that. I need to carefully pull them out of the package and show you. Bank of Lexington. Farmers Merchant Bank. Oh, Savannah, Georgia. I was recently in Savannah. You probably could buy a lot of items for 100 rubles back those days. Well, the Confederate States were busy printing money, my goodness. I think the name Greenback, actually that was northern money, northern paper dollars. Augusta Insurance and Banking, look at that. Wow. greenback right here, isn't it? That's a Lincoln, I believe. So it's a treasury in New York, so that's another money right here. State of Florida. Ha. That's probably towards the end of the Civil War in America. The bills are getting bigger and bigger. They probably had to print a lot of money to pay for the war. Citizens Banks of Louisiana. Confederate States of America, SCA, no, CSA. Huh. USA sounds better. It's interesting if they actually would peacefully split, it'll be two Americas, United States of America and Confederate States of America. But something tells me it won't remain like that. There'll be another war. Probably maybe someone already had a video on alternative history. So as you see, tons of bills from Arthur, from Australia, from California. I believe one of my silver dollars that I sold, that was a paper money from 1923. Bank actually purchased. It was, issued by a bank in Cleveland, and they bought it for their collection. That was pretty unusual. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so here, what's called silver certificates. It's not. If you careful look at the modern U.S. dollars, and they will say Federal Reserve note, I believe, on the top. And this has had actually silver backup. In 1923 were bigger. This is a standard modern dollar size, and that's in 1934, 1937. So it's still pretty old. So this is pretty much, you can say, real money, because they had silver behind it. Although right now, currently no one cares. And I believe in every bank, the teller watching for these ones. If they come along, they will put them aside, because there is a collector waiting for those to show up to buy off them. You can trade them one for one. They won't give you more money, but I believe all these, they probably at least double their face value. So Arthur felt really generous. Thank you so much. So we got here another piece of American history. And then, of course, this is interesting. So that was during Gorbachev's visit to the United States of Stanford University in 1990. So that's still Soviet Union was there, and he was a president. I need to look that one up too. Didn't know about it. But my Australian comrade Arthur didn't stop there, so he actually sent me some coins too. And as he commented, this is a silver dollars. They have no silver. So this is from 1976, 1971. I believe those are, some of them are 50 cents, some of them dollars. He actually had a Soviet ruble right here. That's pretty cool. As I mentioned, he's originally from Australia, so we got some Australian money. I'll need carefully to remove those, and unfortunately I don't have an album to keep the coins. And this is a 50 cents silver. So instantly my coin and paper money collection increased 1000%. Thank you very much, Arthur. Really appreciate it. That was a very nice surprise, and I hope you enjoy my book. And I put some surprise Soviet rubles in there too for you. Alright, continue topic of fan mail. Look at this beautiful postcard I got from, you may have guessed already, Canada. This is another thing, probably much of the past, that is going to be history soon. No one mails postcards anymore. I grew up with it. This came from Connor from Canada. It was really nice to hear. Thank you so much. And look, they even didn't bother to cancel stamps. Once again, it's real stamps. So that was real nice. So this one from Canada. I wonder if you guys can guess what this came from. This is from Germany. A viewer who is originally from Florida, Vincent, who now lives in Germany, got a cool stamp from München. Thank you so much. I gotta start, need to find a map of the world and start tracking all these countries that I'm getting from. So we got Canada, we got Germany. What else? Let's see what else we got. This one came from Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. Hatchet's Pond, I think is what it said. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm also collecting all the United States. I hope one day I'll have 50 postcards from every state. I wish I could be foreign. Thank you for your show. Thank you so much for your card. Appreciate it. Looks like Shay is the name. So that's cool. So we got Massachusetts now on our map. This postcard actually confused me initially because all I saw, it says Grand Rapids, Michigan, but it's our central postal office for this part of Michigan located in Grand Rapids, so they just stamped that. But it actually came from town of Hanover. So that's in New England. Samuel Stetson House. I need to look it up. It's really some old historical building. Love your show. Greetings from New England. This one was a very unusual postcard. And you already guessed where it come from. From Hong Kong. And that's Bruce Lee, I believe, right? Once again, cool stamp. And I'll need to make a video about Bruce Lee movies in the USSR. And another one about motorbikes. Yep, that's on my list. So this is across the Pacific Ocean. It's pretty neat. Thank you so much. Ray Mock. Now this postcard, some of my viewers have a really good sense of humor and access to Soviet postcards, because this one actually came from Canada. You'd never guess that, but this is a greeting card for the October Revolution celebration. It says right here, "С праздником Октября," with the celebration of October or holiday of October. And as I said, it came from Jason from Canada. And it's old Soviet stamp for 3 kopecks and modern Canadian stamp for $1.30. So that's a nice surprise from Jason from Canada. Thank you so much. So you see, my collection is growing, and I'm always happy to see more postcards. I said, I don't know how many countries in the world, but that's one. It's a big task. I don't think I will be able to travel all the countries in the world, but I can probably get the postcards from at least half of those. And I need 50 postcards from all over the United States. You know, I didn't realize how much I'm behind on my fan mail reviews. I got quite a few more postcards. This one came from Australia, city of Sydney. That's on my bucket list, to visit Australia and New Zealand. Hopefully one day I'll be able to do it. It came from Matt. Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate it. And once again, real post stamp from Australia. So that was great to get that. Thank you so much. Next postcard is from Helsinki, Finland. Actually, I visited Helsinki. I was there at least a couple of times. When I fly to Ukraine, I try to pick different flights so I can visit different places. One of time I flew for Finland, and I stayed overnight both times on the way in Ukraine and on the way out. And I have some photos. Yeah, I was really surprised to see the monument for Alexander II still in the middle of Helsinki. After all this ugly history between Finland and Russia and later Soviet Union, they still kept that monument right in the middle of their capital. That was really strange. So yeah, thank you so much. I think it's Seth. Appreciate it. And we got cool stamp from Suomi. I think that's what you say, Finland and Finnish language. So that was really cool. Now we got Finland too. Moving along, the next postcard is quite cheesy. We are cheesy in Wisconsin. Been in Wisconsin quite a few times. It reminds me a lot Michigan. Fortunately, I can't read the name, got stamp all over it. But you see, this is a classic example how they put the silly printed stamp instead of real stamp. That was really nice to get that from Wisconsin. Thank you so much. St. Patrick's Day greetings from Kerry. So this postcard all the way from Ireland, which is really cool. Never been in Ireland. I've been in England or United Kingdom part. I've been in Scotland, but didn't have a chance to visit Ireland. My wife wants to go to Ireland really bad. So this came from Shane. Thank you so much, Shane. The post offices are not that particular anymore. They let stamps slide by without canceling them. So now we can add Ireland to our map, world map of Ushanka Show. Actually, Shane sent me 2 postcards from Ireland. That's pretty cool. And right away, we have another one from the neighboring area. This one came from Scotland. As I said, I visited England and Scotland back in 1988, right before I arrived to America. I stayed in, oh my goodness, forgot the name. But I stayed in Stirling, the famous battle, Braveheart movie. So I stayed there. Beautiful, beautiful country. So that's from Scott from Scotland. Thank you so much. Nice postcard. Really beautiful area. Now this postcard is real kick-ass. I don't know if I can say that, but it came all the way from Japan. So now we have a Japan on our world map of Ushanka Show viewers. We have Hong Kong from that side and Japan. This is actually Frank. He lives in Japan, but he's an American. So it was very nice of him. And it's interesting, on their post stamps they only write Nippon. They never write Japan. So it's a cool postcard from Japan. We can put that on our map. Howdy from Texas. Second biggest state in the United States after Alaska. I've been there, drove through. My goodness, took forever. Long time ago, I had a moving job from Michigan to Arizona, and oh my goodness, driving through Texas. That was a long drive. Very nice to get a postcard from John. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope one day maybe I'll do a big road trip and visit a bunch of states and meet my viewers. That'll be very nice. Big hat, no cattle. I remember that saying from Texas. As I said, I think I need to keep my files in better shape. Actually, there was 3 postcards from Carey, Ireland. That's the 3rd one. And next postcard is from West Virginia. Mountain Mama, I think, or Hunt. Don't forget that beautiful song. So we got West Virginia on our map now. From David, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I need to start calculating how many states I still need. Definitely, I'm still waiting from Alaska and Hawaii. Didn't see postcards from there. But speaking of islands, check this out. Now that's really unusual. That caught me off guard. I would never guess that someone from Trinidad and Tobago will be watching my channel. I had to look up on the map and refresh my memory. It's islands by, I think it's 2 islands. One is Trinidad, one is Tobago. And they're located by South America, by French Guyana. Now look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Really neat. So nice surprise, nice postcard from Trinidad and Tobago. This is, I think, like the most exotic postcard so far. Really big and very nice postcard from Spain. Muchas gracias. Been in Spain at least twice. I stayed in Madrid once overnight and I rented a car and drove around a little bit, visited a famous aqueduct in, oh, I forgot the name of town. So something starts with S. That was my main target. I really wanted to see that. And then we traveled a couple of years ago. My wife found some cheap tickets to fly. So we visited Spain. We flew to Barcelona and we drove to France from there. Cool Spanish stamps, Carreos and Espana. Thank you so much. A while back I got this letter from my viewer from Wisconsin, I believe, from Bleron. And that's what I'm talking about. Comrade John Wayne Cheeseburger. So his parents originally from Yugoslavia, from Kosovo, and he likes my channel, and he sends this interesting large letter to his favorite YouTuber. So thank you so much, Bleron. And I loved John Wayne Cheeseburger. And the last but not least, I had a package came from Florida, and he's fortunately I couldn't find the letter. I need to really keep my files in better shape, but this is 4 postcards from Florida, and my subscriber is retired cop, so I got this really cool badge. I don't know if I'm allowed to put those on my own clothing, but that's really neat. Thank you so much. It was a very nice surprise. Well, it's all I have for you right now. I believe I have more postcards, but I couldn't locate them. So I apologize if I missed anyone. And once again, if you want to send me a postcard from your state, it could be John Wayne Cheeseburger, or Ushanka Show, or Sergei Sputnikov, PO Box 96, Bering Springs, Michigan, 49103, not 104, 103. Being an old-timer, I'm gonna turn 50 this July. I truly enjoy this snail mail, and I'm excited to get more postcards and letters added to my collection. It makes me feel very special. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. До свидания. Goodbye. If you love my channel and would like to show your support, please click on the link below this video and become the patron of the Ushanka Show. For as little as $1, you can help us grow and create the new, interesting videos about the life in Soviet Union.